How's it going, guys? My name is Eric Van Wilderman, and welcome to another AskEVW, where I answer all your important questions. Do you know the way? Can you do more AskEVW videos? I'm doing one right now. I don't know how to respond to that. Can you record yourself teaching your class? I actually would really love to record myself teaching a class. I haven't taught an actual class of students in a really long time, but I will be teaching part-time twice a week at a school, an elementary school near where I live, just on Tuesday and Thursdays for 2 classes each. It's not gonna be hard. It's not really gonna detract from YouTube in any way, but I don't know if I'm allowed to record the class. I can ask, but I actually think it's against the rules. I think I might be able to record the class, that's not the issue. It's can I record the class and can I upload that to YouTube? I think that's the problem. I don't think I'm allowed to show them to the public unless I have the written consent of like all the parents. So I don't think I'd be able to. Would be really cool, I just don't think I'd be able to. I might be able to just record myself at the front of the class without any of the students' faces if I could set that up somehow. I think that would be kind of cool, but I don't know, might be tough. What goes through your head while playing GD? It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing a really hard level, I try to have just a clear mind. Like, I'm meditating, right? I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just letting the muscle memory of my practice flow through me. To be honest, doing hard levels in Geometry Dash, it's a very mental game. Like, there's certain things you can do to calm yourself down, you know? Some people are naturally calm, and it blows my mind how they can be. But if you're like me, you stress out a lot when you get near the end of the level, like in the last like 30 to 40%. Like, I remember a long time ago when I couldn't beat Jawbreaker. I tried like 6 hours one night, and I was going crazy. I just couldn't do it. And so, the next day, before attempting Jawbreaker, I sat down, I meditated for like 15 minutes, just cleared my mind. And then I went, started up my recording stuff, and I beat Jawbreaker in like 15 minutes. It was cool. I was like, you know what? It's because of the meditation. To this day, to this day, I say it's because of that little meditation session. I really focused my mind. It was insane. Could you do the most ridiculous and funny intro ever? It's too late. I already did the intro, and it was kind of basic. Temer, I needed you sooner, man. Are you called Eric Van Wilderman X since you changed your icon in Geometry Dash? I guess you could, right? Now, my question is, what happens when I change my icon 3 times? Am I Eric Van Wilderman XXX? Has anyone really been far, even as decided to use even go want to do look more like? Will you visit Mexico someday? Yeah, I'd love to visit Mexico someday. I don't know if I'd do like a meet and greet, but I'd love to go there. I mean, it's a popular tourist destination for people in Canada and America. Surprised I didn't go in my university days, you know? I should have. Do you agree with the conspiracy theory that Jazor is RobTop? I'm RobTop. I'm Poppy. I know the way. Did you play any sports? Yes, I played ice hockey for a very long time. I know, typical Canadian, right? Played it for like 8 or 9 years, and I also did swimming for 8 or 9 years. So I can still swim pretty well, because every now and then I'll go to the pool and do some exercises. But I haven't played ice hockey in ages, so I'm probably really rusty when it comes to that. Do you think that socks should be called foot condoms? And that Cheerios should be called bagel seeds? See, I think the reason why they're not called those things is those things are really long. Like foot condom, that's pretty long, right? Socks. You can say that fast. Socks. Where are my socks? Where are my foot condoms? It's just kind of clunky, you know? What's my favorite season? I love the in-between seasons. The heat in the summer kills me. Well, I love summertime in my hometown. It's great in Canada. But in Korea, it's super humid, and the summertime is awful. Going to the beach during the summer is great, but the summertime sucks when you're in the city. It just sucks. And the wintertime's cold. I like spring and fall. I find I'm the most active during those months. I go out, I do lots of hikes and stuff, and I love those months. And spring is upon us. Yes. Now this is a heavy question. Do you respect mobile players, or do you not realize us? Of course I respect mobile players. I mean, why wouldn't I? I respect all players. Like, there's no players of Geometry Dash that I go, oh man, you use a mouse? Mad disrespect, bro. Like, why would anyone do that, right? Of course I respect anyone that plays the game. It's a difficult game. If you play it, you automatically get respect. And I realize that mobile players, yeah, it's pretty much the hardest way to play the game. I mean, a lot of mobile players are really good at the game. It's true. But why would I disrespect that, you know? There's no disrespect. The zombie apocalypse starts today. What would you do to survive, or where would you go? I would be screwed. I live in a country that has 50 million people in a very small space in South Korea. The zombie apocalypse started. You know how boned I would be? I would be one of the most boned people in the world. Thank you very much. So I don't know what I would do. No idea. I would go to the rooftop of my house and hope for the best. I don't know. I'd have to get food somehow, but there'd be so many people in the streets, so many zombies. How many times have you beaten Super Mario Maker Super Expert Mode, and how many times have you attempted in total? Well, I've lost more than I've succeeded. We'll put that out there right now. I don't know the exact amount, but I've probably beaten Super Expert like, I don't know, 20 times? Maybe more than that. Between 20 and 30? How many times have I attempted it? 40, 50? Most of them I have videos for. There's probably like 20 of them I don't. So I don't know, it's really hard to say an exact number, but somewhere around there. Like, I've probably lost twice as much as I've won. What would you do if you got $1 billion? I donate half of it to charity. Well, I wouldn't just give it away to charity. I'd like give it to a charity and then really like follow through and make sure they were putting it to good use. And then, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'd donate more than that. I don't need that much money to live $1 billion. $1 billion? I don't know. Maybe I'd start a charity with that money. I would keep like, I don't know, $5 million for myself. Try to do good things in the world with the rest of it. $5 million, I'm set for life. I don't need big flashy things. You know, I don't need that kind of stuff. All I need are video games. And video games, if I had that much money, wouldn't be that expensive, you know? With $5 million, I could buy enough. Will this comment be on the next EVW? No! You got me! Do you use toilet paper? First of all, here's my question to you. Do you really want to know what goes on in my bathroom when I'm taking a little dump-a-lump? Like, is that important to you? Is that important information? Do you really need to know what's going on while I'm making a smell bomb? And who doesn't use toilet paper? Well, there are some cultures where they clean their bum with their left hand and use water in their left hand, and then they just wash their hands after. So, you know, I'm not knocking that. But I use toilet paper, okay? I use it to clean all that chocolate. Could you flip a coin for me? If you win, rub it in all you want. But if I win, you have to heart this comment. You're on. I guess heads. I actually don't have a coin. I have a coin in the other room, but I'm too lazy to get it. But I do have an SD card. I'll flip this. The side with the label is heads, the sign without is tails. So I'll throw it in the air. So you call heads, huh? That's right, it's tails. You couldn't see it, but you're just gonna have to trust me. It was tails. Like, honestly, if it was heads, I would have hearted your comment. Got him. Don't put me in the video, please. I'm such a badass cause I'm gonna put you in the video. Yeah, I need a rock and roll band to follow me around when I do something badass like this, to just start like playing guitar riffs. Anyone? Any takers? Anyone? Why do you have a secret tunnel in your garden? How do you know about that? It's a secret tunnel. That is, you know what? That is just insane. I need to go check that secret tunnel because that is the entranceway to my treasure. And if he knows about it, he could come for my treasure. That is not okay, Pleb GD. You know where my secret treasure is? You know how long it took me to assemble that treasure? I opened up so many Pokemon cards so I could get the complete collection of all the Pokemon. And it's past the secret tunnel. And yet this guy knows. How many controllers have you broken up until now? I actually haven't broken any controllers. No, I did break the shoulder button on my old PS3 controller. But that was a long time ago. I haven't broken a controller playing Geometry Dash, surprisingly enough. But I broke a PS3 controller, the shoulder button on it. It reattached, but it never worked the same after. It was kind of janky. I was playing Street Fighter 4 online. And I just freaked out, and I threw it, but I didn't mean for it to break. I didn't throw it at a wall. Like, I threw it at my pillow. I went, ah! And I thought it was just gonna land on the pillow and go poop and just stay there. But it bounced off the pillow and flew into the wall. And then, boom, chaos ensued. And the shoulder button, like, went spinning across the room. Yeah, it was crazy. But ever since then, I've tried to keep it intact. Like, I have thrown my controller while I'm playing GD, but I kind of, like, just lob it like, ha! I don't like throw it with a lot of force downwards, you know? Yeah. I control my rage now. What the heck is wrong with your face? That's mean! Opinion on young Geometry Dash YouTubers such as Chris Credible? I wish them good luck. It's a really hard thing putting yourself on the internet, and I mean, when I started doing it, I was already like 25, 26 years old? 26, I think, when I started. So I was already an adult, I'd already been teaching in front of a class. I was used to like public speaking and stuff. Like, I can't even imagine what it would have been like as a kid. Like, I don't even know if I would have had that kind of confidence in myself, you know? I say, like, all the power to these young YouTubers putting themselves on YouTube. That's incredible. Yeah, I think it's a great thing to do that, because what a cool hobby, you know? What an incredible hobby to have when you're that young. That's really cool. So, yeah, all the power to young YouTubers. If you're young and you want to make content, go for it. Don't let age stop you, you know? Do you waste your life on video games? Yeah, probably. I've wasted a lot of time on games. I've played a lot of video games. And my job is, like, kind of playing video games, making videos for them and stuff, but yeah, like, sometimes I think to myself, like, I've always wanted to learn Japanese, and I've learned, my Korean's pretty decent. I still gotta study more Korean. There's some times when I'm like, gotta play some Overwatch, when, like, I could spend that time studying Korean, and then I think to myself, Eric, I think you could be more productive if you really wanted to. And, yeah, I think I've wasted a lot of my life on video games. Do I regret it, though? Would I have done it any differently if I had gone back? I don't know. I love video games. I don't know if I would. It's a difficult question. You're making me think about my life here. My video game addiction led me here. I love what I do now, but I could have also learned Japanese. I could have, like, pursued my interest in learning the piano further. If I didn't spend so much time on video games. Oh, I don't know. All of these emotions I'm feeling right now. Question? Nope. That's it. I'm gonna come back when you can take this seriously, alright? Soon as you take this question and answer session seriously, yeah, I'll be back here, I'll answer some more, but I don't like that attitude. Question, what is that? I'm done! I'm out! I'm outsies! Peace!